Do you believe you have free will? I do.
You have no free will.
Good evening to you too.
You never had it.
That's ridiculous.
Read this book.
This review could actually end here, because one single sentence, "you have no free will," is basically the entire book. 500 pages, one giant argument. And somehow, Robert Sapolsky makes it disturbingly convincing. I received this book as a birthday present from my daughter. She's 19 years old, which immediately raised a question. Since when do 19 years olds buy neuroscience books? When I was 19, my purchases were significantly less intellectual. I mostly bought things that made noise. In addition, I was absolutely sure that young people today are supposed to scroll social media all day long. Apparently mine buys 500-page books about neuroscience and free will. I still don't know whether I should be proud or worried. In any case, I was curious. I started reading. I expected a clever scientific discussion. What I got instead was a direct attack on one of my most fundamental beliefs.
Not a belief, an illusion.
Yeah, becoming annoying.
That's predetermined too.
Sapolsky's argument is brutally simple. Every thought you have comes from a brain. That brain was shaped by genes, hormones, childhood experiences, culture, education, luck, and thousands of events you never controlled. According to Sapolsky, when you choose something, you are not creating a decision from nothing. You are revealing the result of a process that started long before you were aware of it. Sounds uncomfortable? It gets worse.
You didn't choose your parents. You didn't choose your DNA. You didn't choose where you were born. So why the hell do you think you chose your decision?
Because it feels like I do.
Exactly. It feels like it.
What makes that book fascinating is that Sapolsky doesn't stop at biology. He goes after some very sacred cows: success, failure, punishment, responsibility, even justice. If nobody truly controls the factors that created them, should we hate criminals? Should we admire billionaires? Should we blame people for every bad decision? Sapolsky's answer is often uncomfortable, but it's surprisingly compassionate. The book doesn't tell us to stop protecting society. It asks us to understand people before judging them. And that's a very different thing.
Congratulations, your promotion was determined.
Please stop.
Your disappointment was determined too.
Now, here is the hardest part. I don't fully agree with Sapolsky. At least I don't think I do. And that's what makes this book so dangerous. Because even when you're arguing against it, part of your brain starts wondering, what if he's right? I found myself debating with the book while reading it, and losing more rounds than I expected. Determined is not an easy book. It's not a light book, and it certainly isn't a comforting book. But it is one of the most thought-provoking books I've read in years. You may disagree with Sapolsky, I often did. But once you've read it, you'll never look at human behavior in quite the same way again.
You were always going to recommend this book.
Maybe.
Definitely.
Get out.
I can't. The script says I stay until the end.
Actually, that's a pretty good point. See you next time.